New Zealand is the number one test team in the world, and it's not often that you rest players for one of the biggest challenges in world cricket. So I think because of that, New Zealand will feel pretty confident, but they also realise that winning in India is one of the toughest things you can do.
I think so. I think even though we are missing KL, we are missing Virat and Rohit and Rishabh Pant, but I think still we've got enough bench strength to trouble this New Zealand side.
I do think they have. Ajaz Patel will definitely play, and his record in the subcontinent has been fantastic. I will be fascinated to see what their final composition is, but Mark Ajaz down for a lot of overs, and on his previous success, I think he will have a great tour.
I think they are decent enough. There's no doubt about it. But it will be a challenge to bowl at this Indian attack, this Indian batting attack for over a period of 5 days in 2 test matches. Ajaz Patel hasn't played a test match for a while, so it's going to be a challenge bowling in Indian conditions for them.
Well, I think it's the usual suspects. It's Kane Williamson, Ross Taylor. The other one that people will point to is Tom Latham. I'm really fascinated to see how Tom Latham goes.
Definitely, Williamson will be the biggest challenge. Williamson, Ross Taylor, because they've got experience, because they've played in India before. So I think they hold a lot of importance for New Zealand batting.
Well, I think it's very high. I think what it'll come down to is just the nature of the wickets, and Campbell can possibly be anything. So I think once we see that wicket, we'll be able to decide how high that number is.
Highly unlikely, I would say. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say really 2 or max, minimum 1.
I don't think he goes into test matches or any games thinking that way. I think he'll be there to try to perform for India, assess the situation, much like Kane Williamson. You could almost say that those two have similar temperaments and similar styles of play. So I see Rahane thriving with the captaincy and also being under a little bit of pressure. I think you'll see the best in him.
Because he had such a good success in Australia as a captain, but not as a batter. I mean, that Melbourne 100 was one of the best that I think he's played. But after that, we have not seen very consistent score, even in Australia and in England also. So he would like to change it. I'm definitely sure that, he's going to make it count.